Alright, so we are going to start talking about Ghost Route today. So, I don't know if you guys know anything about flock cameras, but they track trace database pretty much everywhere where you live. Um, they are automatic license plate readers. They're on the interstate exits over here by me. There's about 30 of them at Park Fletcher. Um, and I'm all about privacy and being able to move securely without being track traced databased in modern day Nazi USA because they're following the China game plan. They're track trace database everything they can, and you know it's not serve and protect, it's harass and collect. So I'm just here trying to do my part to make it a little easier on everybody to move around securely without having to worry about um, the man knowing everywhere you are. Because if you're like me, you don't do everything that or anything that you want them to know about, and you want them to not know about what's going on. So we have ran a few. Actually a whole bunch of AIs to try to build. It's called Ghost Route. It's going to be the premier privacy focused navigation app that allows you to travel safely without being tracked. And it is going to have a subscription, but you're going to be able to do what's called Go Ghost or Going Ghost. And that makes it where you can do this, which is avoid, um, not the wrong one, avoid, what you call it, ALRP navigation, stuff like that. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go to, like it says, Lucas Oil. Oh, oh, we're gonna have to do this over. Alright, so we're going to log back in. We do our demo. Okay, sign back in. Alright, let's go to Brownsburg, Hendricks County. Alright, so we've got a route that is not secure, and then if you go ghost, you are able to click it, go
Ghost mode activated.
You heard
Navigating the safest route, avoiding ALPR cameras.
And boom. So, yeah, I think this is going to be big shit. I've got a few different models done. I'd really like somebody to maybe get put in their opinions. I don't know how this is going to work, how I'm going to be able to put this out there and people not to copy it, but I've got to do something. Yes, I do have trust issues, but we're trying. Okay, so this is Figma. Okay, Figma AI has built this. Okay, saw that police reported. It also is going to have community reporting features. It's going to utilize the DFlock.me database to see ALRP cameras. I wish I was a real coder and didn't have to use AI, but thank God for AI. You know, the real question is did we build AI or discover AI? Was AI always there? Or what's going on there? Alright, so that's Figma. It's done pretty good. And Creo.ai. I've used it, had me create something using MongoDB. Um, let's go back to home. Um, I believe this is going to be not it. Let's see, do we have any credits? 4 credits. Let's wake it back up. Let's see, add files, add connectors, and connect Google Mail. If there's anything you think I should connect, let me know. I'm new at this, but I am definitely 100% involved, and I'm going to make this work. And I'm going to make this work. It's going to happen, and hopefully, I save some people, and hopefully, I can get out of this damn hole. I'll make a little fucking money while I'm doing it. Okay, so we're just going to share everything. Right, continue. Right. Let's just see what has happened. Let's see. How how to test it. It's got to be the best dab pipe. It's not that expensive, and people tend to think that it's something else. But yeah, I bought like these, and I've got nectar collectors and all this other shit. But by far, that blows a great cloud, and it works really well. All right, so let's see. Let's just see how many I have left. Oh, it looks like I got some more credits. Oh, I got a reward credit. Cool. Alright. Let's go through here and see where we're at. Alright, so Creo seems to be alright. Chrome browser, which we may do. Add a home screen. Alright, so that would be cool. So we're gonna go to home so you can see what we've been doing. Let's see. So, alright, so we use MongoDB, Atlas, Okay, so we got all this front end file system, but we're gonna have to test these. If anybody is interested in testing any of this for me and helping me make this thing work, I am looking for people who know more than me. I have just got the drive, the charisma, the sell, the love for it. I don't have all of the technical coding and shit like that. So what we're trying to find out. So here's the options. All right. Option one. Chrome browser, easiest. Standalone HTML files, no server needed. Download it. DPS works, routing works, all in Chrome. So we're gonna copy this. Okay. We're just gonna see what we can make happen here. We're going to first, we're gonna go to mail.google.com. Alright, and we're gonna compose mail to myself. Ghost test. HTML. Alright, control enter. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm going to bring up my A to Z screen recorder. Okay, so we'll have other options. We're going to start recording. Okay, share entire screen. Go to Chrome. Alright, so first we got to get the HTML. So before I go to Chrome, I need to go back to Gmail and get this going. Alright, copy. Alright. And then we're back after that. Hello, and come over here, baby. Alright, cannot directly requiring a file manager. Cannot run HTML file. Okay, so what we're going to do. No, get down. We're gonna go back to Gmail. Select all. Create a PDF in Acrobat. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work. Web search it. See what happens here. Mhm. So it said I could put it, just post it in Android, but let's just see what we got. Try it again. That is not what it was saying. So, oh, see, first I've got to do that. Okay, so let's just go with one for now. And then we go to agent.creo. Are we still recording, hopefully? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's go to Chrome. CREO. So yeah, while we're doing this, we're gonna go over a few others. So Mido has created this. It is not really that great, and it pretty much told me right here. It said no. Okay, so out of the list, lovable, not loaded because guess what? They said no too. So off the list. Okay, emergent was my first one that I really like to work with. And honestly, if it worked, it would be great. But Emergent wasn't able to give to make an algorithm that actually worked. So it is, as you can tell, I've done, let's see, we got Privacy Nav 3, Ghost Routing app, Off Grid Navigation. I have been trying to get this together for months now. Okay, I'm going to make it work. I don't know how, but I'm going to. So yeah, we got ghost routing app here, off-grid navigation. Okay, I pay these people, which I'm about to cancel it because still can't get it working. Um, Guardian Nav seemed to be base 44 seemed to be okay. Um, Not really the best of the best, but it seemed to work. Let me get it back going because it's closed. I only have a crappy laptop, but yeah. So here we go. Oh, of course. So I'm gonna add a few links so I can get credits to some of these. If you use my referrals, I'd really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it because I need all the help I can get right now. I'm putting everything into this content creation starting today as much as I can. I have to work a real job still, but I absolutely love using AI, building agents, making all these things. I've got a bunch of other stuff I've been trying to create, and we'll get into all that. But today is going to be all about Ghost Route and about um, letting you know how much I feel like the government has overstepped. When 9/11 happened, they were able to talk us into trading our privacy for security. And now this new generation is all about security and they don't care if they have any privacy at all. That's not how I grew up. I am a private person when it comes to my personal life, and that's because people are shitballs. Like, I've been screwed over so many times, that's how I'm in this tiny ass trailer and not in a house. So we're over it. Alright, so here we go. Alright, starting point is going to be home. And we're going to go Lucas State Oil Stadium. Ghost it. And so, what I don't like so far about this is when you start this, you have to um, basically ghost it or find route. I want to be able to search and then it have options. Uh, the app should sacrifice time, gas, mileage for your privacy and your security, for the government not knowing what you are doing. Because here soon, they're going to have these robots out. They're going to be using AI robots. They're going to be using all this crazy shit to take and arrest and bring in dissidents. They want people to let themselves be known, and they're collecting your data. That way, if something does happen, like they're pushing this race war shit and this left versus right wing. Okay, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I do know this: you're falling for the oldest trick in the book. Divided people cannot conquer, they get conquered. We need to not be left or right, white or black, up and down. We need to be one. It's us against them, not me against you. It's they want to keep their foot on our necks. And that's what they're trying to do. Police no longer serve and protect, they harass and collect. Okay? The government, their constituents say they want one thing, they vote the other way. As long as it enriches them and makes real powers that be, call it the Illuminati, call it whatever you want to call it, the people who run the government, the shadow government, the people who made the CIA bring in coke and make crack, the people who Montauk, who did the whole Stranger Things, all this stuff is based off of real things that the government has done. If you've looked into any of the stuff that has been declassified, you can check out Monotub. You can check out all kinds of stuff. Look at some of the Epstein files. These people are evil. And they worship Baal. They worship all these dark entities, the fallen ones, and they use that as power. They terrorize children, kidnap children, drink blood, everything, all these boogeymen that you heard of growing up. Okay? If you've heard a story about something that just runs shivers down your spine, it's probably true. And it's people who run the government or are the government or are in these secret societies like the Masons. Okay? They are the ones who are coming after us. They made it where they changed everything. So we now memorize stuff instead of learning that your words have power. To cast a spell means to speak a sentence. So every sentence that you say has power. Like if you an agreement or a deed or all these things, they have roots of the word. Like I'm trying to remember some of them, but I can't think of them off the head because I'm not running off the script for this. But it's like government. Mint is mine. Govern your mind. That's what the government does. Okay. Um, I'll see if I can find some of the other stuff that I've seen in the past that tells you about these words and how these words work. Um, you're casting spells when you are agreeing to them. Um, like saying, oh, man, I don't remember some of the other ones. Okay, but yeah, so this one seems to work too, but it's not as good. You got the camera reporting feature. You know, so I really want a tight, really, really good looking one. Okay, so far I think Figma seems to be alright. This is the first time that I have tried this. This is a jot form AI, so let's see what we can do. Browse routes, report ALPR, but it still doesn't let you um, actually just like search and navigate. So that's jotform.com. It actually seems to do okay, but I just started it, so we're gonna get a little more development on that. Okay, so Lovable. Let's see if we can get Lovable to open up. All right, there should be. I'm trying to see what it says. All right, let's go ahead and put in the prompt, the real prompt. Actually, it looks like I did originally. Yeah, I did. All right, so base PWA plan. All right. So front end, routing engine, GPS back end, data model, level cloud, routes, link build. let's just go with it. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna approve, and we'll get back to this in a minute. I use Chat GPT because why not? You're using everything else. We might as well see what happens with the original one. Alright, well, let's see. Start it. What happens with Chat GPT? Oh. But yeah, so I love you guys. Just try to keep up. I'm gonna post as many videos as I can. Um, Hopefully somebody might like them. Um, we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're not plugged in or something. I've been having problems. There we go. Alright. Dabba Rooney. A dabba do ya? Alright. So, so we, yes. Alright, so now what I need to be doing is giving another user So, oh, all right. So we are chat GTP and GPTing it up. We'll see what happens. So, what do you guys think? Do you think my idea is good? Let me know what's up. Love you guys. Please subscribe and all that shit.